Welcome back. Just doing an audio check and I saw that meter move. We're good to go. So, a little bit of quick history here. If I can get myself a little bit of a thingamajig going here. Okay, so this right here, as you can see on the box, is heavy metal L-Gaim, also known in Japan as Jusenki L-Gaim. It basically ran from February 1984 to February of 1985, and there were, as far as I'm aware, two variations of L-Gaim right here. I have Mark II on my Amazon wish list. I'm going to be getting that at some point, not anytime soon. But before we get started, I want to draw attention to that right there, where the eyeball is, right? Where the little face section is. There's no eyes in there. Instead, from what I've experienced playing the likes of Super Robot Wars 1, hello, when entering combat, L-Gaim's eyes will actually flash to life with a little energy beam going around, tracking beams, whatever you want to call them, and let's go. Do yourselves a bit of a favor. Go look it up. It is actually some really interesting stuff. If I could get myself a copy of it, I would. I want to see what all the big fuss is about. That one and a certain Ore Battler Dunbean. And before we officially get started with the model, we have one or two other things to show you. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this before. UFO Robot Grendizer Infinitism. That's another one on the docket. Along with this that just came in this week. Brave God Raideen. And Cybuster. This one looks a little weird, but I like it. So, what I'm going to do is just put everything back in here, and then we're going to zoom this son of a gun out and get started. And quick little fun note about the last two there. Raideen showed up a whole month before it was supposed to. Cybuster showed up about half a week late from when it was supposed to be here. So, color me not too very impressed with you there, Purelator, but, you know, see you in a minute. Woo! Uh-oh, don't jimmy the frickin' screens around there, guy. I don't need you doing that to me, thank you. Drop that down. Don't turn angle on me, thank you very much. Very good. Let's back that out of the way and we also need this guy to 1 and 2. Move this up and out of the way because we don't need this in our way right now. Don't you dare fall over on me. I will hurt you, keyboard. I swear I will. Thank you. Okay, so let's cut the plastic and get this guy open. I have done zero painting. You can tell by the fact that the plastic is still in place, and I'm not going to paint this one. The stark white all over does not deserve any painting. It doesn't need it. It's perfectly fine exactly as it is. There's all the plastic gone in the way. Ho ho! I believe the pieces are ready, Mr. Krabs. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be getting into that, but that's for another time when I'm not doing this. Camera, I swear to God, don't start with me all of a sudden. Camera. Okay. Or is it the monitor that's jittering out? Are you okay now? You appear to be okay now. Good. So, let's officially get started. Welcome, welcome. If you got anything you'd like to ask, pop it in chat. I will be keeping my eyes on it, and we will have a nice conversation. Or don't, I guess. Whoa. All right. Howdy, howdy. I don't know why I bother advertising these things. I just learned to let go and not bother. And that's all of our plastic sheathing, aside from this over here. Don't you start with me, you. That's the last time we'll be seeing those, so get rid of that. Dump these in our plastic. Yeah, get rid of that. Now, what order are these trays in? A2, so you're A1 then. If I were to hazard a guess, that is correct. Very good. A1 over here. Where's our B tray? That's E2. I don't need you just yet. Thank you for volunteering, though. I do appreciate it. G tray, we don't need you yet either. Thank you very much for offering. D, okay, we're getting close. C, B, look at that. We finally reached it. We also won't be needing these anytime soon, so I'm just going to set those off to one side on my snack. We're going to set our effect parts over here. B, C. That was the D tray, if I'm not mistaken. G tray. So D's down here somewhere then. If there even is a D tray for this. E1 and E2. No D tray. Okay. Polycapular. Nope, there is a D tray. I was just working off the top of it. That's fine. D tray. E tray here. G tray down here with the polycaps. Good. Everyone's in order. Now, instruction booklet. Oh, need to be right over here. Thank you. There we go. Oh, we're starting straight off at the legs, are we? Okay, that's different. That's different. Usually you don't see that happen. Unless I'm missing something, which I very well might be. Where's the rest of it? You've got arms. You've got legs. You have the head over here. The body. Waist. Wow. That's a rather tight thing, isn't it? No stickers even. Wow. Okay, so let's officially get this fun time train on the road. Welcome, welcome. Got anything you'd like to ask? Pop it in chat. I'll be periodically checking over so we can have ourselves a nice conversation. Chat should be active anyway. Now, I was expecting that. E1, 2, and 1. I forgot that I had my tools down here, so I just buried all my tools. I am quite intelligent. Yes, I am not. That's one of those moments where you're nodding and shaking your head at the same time. You're, oh, no. E1, 2, right here, and 1. But we also need D35. D35, 35, D35. Right here. So we need to start with E1, 1. Yeah, right there's fine with me. So what we got to do, this is going to go with that little L-shaped piece going toward the back. We are going to be fitting this right into here, that little socket. Nope, it's actually going to go in that slide section, I think. It would if I were doing this correctly. There we go. You want it basically just like that. Because once all this is put together, it's going to be able to slide up and down and lock itself in place. So there's that. Don't run away on me. There we go. That entire section is now locked in place and will comfortably slide up and down, locking in position every time we move it. Next, G15. I'm not used to this. The multicolored piece is usually the A-tray in a Gundam. But I got to remind myself this is not a Gundam. This is an L-Gaim. This is different. They look the same, but they're not the same. So, we also need our PC tray for a couple polycaps, N and C. Polycap N is right here. Gonna twist one of them off. And polycap C, one of these big boys right over here. We're also going to do this real quick. And boom, there we go. Just so we have a little bit of a closer view. What we're going to do, these two pieces down here have to be facing out. Your C is going to go right over here on your right-hand side, right on that little port right here. There we go. C is going to go, sorry, N is going to go on the other side right there. Because I know I have these on hand. Right here, little port, that's where you want to put your polycap in. Always with the flat side facing outward. Just like that. This now goes with our L-shaped piece fitting right in like this. Two little posts, if you can see that there. Two posts. Two little ports right on the inside here. Right there and there where the prongs go in. Fit that in there. Am I in the right spot? Almost. Almost. There we go. There we go. Nice. Very good. Now we need G16. Here you can see, if I just dim this down a touch, wow, okay, that isn't acceptably bright there. I guess I had this on the low setting and I didn't even realize. So you have one port here, two more down here, and here for the polycap. That's going to go right on through, just like that, for that little post on the inside there. Done. And there's that section done. Now we need C15. C15, you say, huh? Is there actually one? Okay. C15 over here. Okay. You just got to hide it on me, do you? You're just going to hide it on me, huh? Get off of there. Thank you very much. You want to do this, making sure that, again, our little L-shaped hook is going toward this back end here, flat side, with that little extension facing down. So just like this. Huh? There you go, just like that. D18 and 19 come after that. I'm going to just quickly grab one thing. I might have wanted to make sure it was close by because I'm going to need it. Ah. 18 and 19. Start with 19, which is gonna be where on here? 1, 18, and 19. But we got to start with this one. So grab D19. Woo! Dump. Thank you very much, friend. This is now going to go with that large post right on through here. About like that. Now we need D18. D18 is going to have that post go right in here in that little slot. and then just fit together with everything else carefully around there. So just fit everyone down into their home. As best you can, nice and solid. Excuse me, my goodness. Just like that. D26. Nope, hold on again. D25 next. D25. Bam, right here. Okay, so yeah. You're going to have that little rectangular port right there for that little C-shaped hook. Right there. You're going to fit those together. Nice and yeah, just like that. Now we need D26. Please don't break anything, me. That's not what we need right now. So that little ring on the outside here needs to be facing out toward the back of the leg like this. As you fit that little peg right there into that little hole. There. Just like that. Bam. Okay then. We don't need this plastic tubing where they want us to cut exactly 19 millimeters. I'm going to assume that's this one. And we just set that aside. Oh, I need two of them. Okay. So back here, I'm going to have to use the tweezers for this. You're going to have this little post here going up to this little post back here. You're going to take your tubing, if I have enough. I don't think I do. Great. I have already gone and buggered it. Okay. Do I have anything that measures millimeters? If not, then I am laying hooped. I don't think that I do, so I'm going to have to eyeball it. Oh, good. So I've already goofed part of this already. Come here. Okay, good. The only thing I actually lost was the tubing there. There we go. There's one. Let's do that one more time. Fit that onto there. Tweak that down over to here. There, thank you. Please don't do this now. Oh no. I've nicked it. Hopefully I can keep it in one piece. There. No. There, good. Not just. Okay. So about like that. It should work. Hopefully I'll have enough for the other one. D3. Thank you, D-Tray. D3 is now going to go around the front and into the back, just like this. You want to put the two posts on D3 into that port there, and that one back there. So just get it into position, and then what? What on earth was that? There we go. There we go. Just like that. There's going to be little protrusions around this part here that are going to go into a couple of tiny little ports on the inside of that piece. But that's the way that's supposed to look. Now we fold that back into position like that. Set that here. We need B14 and a piece made out of 3 different pieces off the D tray. Excuse me, D28 and 34. 28 and 34. 28. Oh no. 34 right over here. You have two of them, one for each leg, so you don't need to worry about which one you pick. It's going to be the same thing either way. So, with these, you want this facing like this. "34" is going to go directly into 28 like this. No, I have that backwards. Hang on, fix that. There, about like this. And then you're going to grab D5 from up here. Woo! Nice attempt at freedom there, buddy. I don't appreciate that. You're then going to take D5, and you're going to slide that right into here in the hook. Right like that. And that's going to hold them there right like that. Now we need B14. B14. You're going to have that big wide slab right here and two little posts. Those are going to go right into that section here. So just line everybody up, and that's not supposed to happen. I'll fix that in a minute. There we are. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. That is how that's supposed to look. And now we have to do a couple more little pieces. Oh, no, I did this upside down. Hang on. We got to flip it up around. We got to flip everybody here around. Please just let me pull you out without hurting anything. Get the knife. Get the knife. We must become the angry video game nerd playing ghosts and goblins. Get the knife. Get the knife. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to go. Other way around. So, in correction of what I was just saying, no, I'm still putting it the wrong way around. Hang on. So, you want the beveled end facing up, meaning this dangles downward into here. There we go. Much better. Much like that, actually. With our little dingle dangle, just like this. Bang. Now we set this aside because we need a couple other pieces. We need D16. We don't talk about him in this house. Rancid traitor. He was your friend, D16. I actually haven't seen the movie, but I know the story well enough. So, yeah, I can say that. This D16 is going to go right into that little pocket right here. But I believe what they want you to do Sir, if you could just cooperate, that would be great. Nope, that actually looks about right. Guess I'll find out in a moment if I'm wrong. So we take this, and we're going to feed that clip all the way through that wide open rectangular hole there. Just like that. No, it appears I was incorrect. So hang on. We have to do a little bit of a fiddle faddle, as the saying goes. There we are. So on the underside of D16, you're going to see two small little holes. Focus for me, camera. Thank you. Just like that. Those are going to go on either of those two little posts right there before you make sure that this is set nice and straight. There we go. Nice and solid. Now we go ahead and try that again. Oh, all right then. You've just decided to be a little bit of fiddle faddle, haven't you? Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. So now that rectangular piece right in between is going to go into that little slot right here. There we go. And everything that should fit together is going to fit together square, I think. Please don't fight with me. I'm not in the mood to be fought with today. What are you doing and why are you doing it to me? Please. What have I done? And why won't you work? Why are you showing me a round port when there isn't a round port? What are you doing? What are you doing? And why are you doing this to me? I have this exactly the way you wanted. Why is it not lining up? I grabbed B14, correct? Yeah, B14. So why are you not fitting the way that you say this is supposed to fit? Excuse me. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to do like this then. Ah, okay. Now I got it. I figured it out. So what you got to do is make sure this is outside when you place everything in, or it's not going to fit right. Then you just kind of drape that down like so, and it stays in place. Now for a few more pieces. D30. I was considering doing another single repeat challenge with the L-Gaim theme song, but that's like 2.5 minutes long, and this is probably going to be a 2-hour stream, so I'd rather not go stir crazy doing that. So D30 goes onto that peg from the last piece like so. We now need B17. B17. Oh, ow. Bright red. Ow. Well, bright orange and gray or brown, but not much I can really do about that. This thing's on a rotation. And 18. So your B17 and 18 are going to clip together just like this. Peg to a port right down here. Squish those two together as best and as clean as you can. Or twist them together, I guess, whichever works for the parts. There we go. This is now going to go. Like this? No. No, of course not. That wouldn't make sense. Oh. Little port right here where the tweezers are, right down here. We're going to slot this into that just like so. Like that. Bam. And then finally we grab B12 and wrap this whole shebang up. Once again, keep your beveled edge here facing upward. Whoa, Butterfingers, don't do that again. And then just wedge everything in right up front. I missed a piece, but that's fine. We can still put it in toward the end after the fact. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. We're fine. I don't know what you're talking about. This is fine. There we go. Pieces are as squeezed together as we're going to get. I need to go back over here and grab B26. B26. Once again, we have 2 of those, so just clip one and go with it. Also, make sure you use your fingers to hold on to the part so that you don't lose it, because otherwise it's going to go wherever it wants. If you don't want that, trust me. Ask me how I know. This piece is going to go right over top of here with that little port here. So just line everybody up and push. There. What is with this knee? This is clearly a knee joint. What is up with it? There we go. Why is there nothing to hold us together? Did I miss some? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, we'll figure that out as we go. Excuse me. For the moment, another PCN. And then we need PCF. PCF right there. This giant chunk right over here. Off with you. Thank you. Now we need D8. D8. You're going to see you have two D7 and two D8. Just use one partnered pair, and you should be good. Come on. Get off of there. Thank you. Start with D8. Your PCN is going to go right. Okay. In here. In that port, facing like this. Don't make me look dumb now, Parleycat. Don't make me look dumb. I'm not here to be made to look dumb. Thank you. And this one is going to go up here, right into that little socket there, facing upward. Just like this. Come on. Get in there. Good work. Good job, buddy. Nice and solid. Nice and stiff. Perfect job. D7. Oh, my neck. And we just wedge all these together, like so. You're going to have ports there, and that little post going to go there, and those posts go into the ports on the other side just to keep everything together, so no need to worry about anyone falling out of where they should be. Nice and solid. I'm sorry, what? I'm not sure I understand. Oh, okay, I understand a bit better now. So there's going to be two sets of D29 and D31 for each foot. Don't you fucking, sorry, excuse my language, don't you run away from me. You've only got one place to go. It's on my table. Don't you run away from me. We're having a grand old time. You're going to where your home is. No need to run away from home. That got odd. There we go. Ah, yes, son of a... There we go. So what you're going to do... And I don't quite understand how this is going to make sense, but we're going to try. You're going to take this side here, and that side of 29 and 31, you're just going to wedge them together, kind of like that. Just like that. And one more. Come on. Thank you. No need to fight with me at all. Is there? No. Now what are you telling me to do, though? Oh, no. I missed something. I got to separate these pieces because I missed D22. I thought this looked a little bit jank. Hang on. You'll get out of the way. I need D22. D22 right here. Thank you. Get out of there. D22 is going to go right into that little socket there. Somehow. Just like that. Then you seal D7 over top of all of this, and watch what happens when we do. Now, we have 1. Ah. Now I have done this entire step incorrectly, and I must separate a whole bunch of extra pieces. Yes. Because I have done this badly. Yes. Come on. Work with me here. Don't fight me. All I want to do is make you whole. Thank you. So what you're going to do now, 31 fits over top like this. About like so. 29 is going to go right underneath like that and wedge into place. There we go. And that is almost the back of the foot put together. I just need to separate this one last time. And then remind myself for the left foot not to make this same mistake again, because that would be very self-destructive of me. The last thing I ever want to have to do is take the pieces apart because I assembled them incorrectly. Oh, come on. Please just separate. Thank you. Now, once again, on the other side this time, just like that, and just like that. Nope. Come on. Don't fight me. Thank you. There we go. And now we have wide claw back feet. Just like that. Now we need a whole bunch of extra parts again. D2 and 6. Once again, you have 2 D2s and more than likely 2 D6s, so pick one of each and go with it. There we go. Set that aside. Excuse me. D2 is going to go like that. D6 is going to go with those 2 ports flipped upside down to cover that. Come on, don't make me look like a dummy. Just like so. Flip it around, and we need B31, of which we have 2. So once again, as usual, pick one and go. Thank you, friend. And B31 is going to go right like this on top of the back at the front of that foot. Just like this. Now we're going to take that port there, post and that port here, and we're just going to wedge these together. There we go. Very good. Just like that. There's our foot all assembled. And there's our leg with foot attached. Post into that top port there. Come on, don't fight with me. This is where you're supposed to go. There you go. Good job. Set that over there, and now we get to work on the other leg. Get yourself some water. Very good. Okay. We have to do this again. Because some of us just don't want to read. Set that there, and back to work. Oh. G14. We need polycaps. Once again, our polycap N right there, and our other polycap C up at the top. Put that off to one side. C goes toward the wider gap, N goes toward the thinner gap. There, wedge that into position. Just like that. Now, we have to get our E and D connection put together. So bring in E2. We didn't use E3 yet, did we? I don't think we did. That's the D tray. What am I looking at D for? We're over here. D2, which we should start with. On these ones especially, you can see here there's a little nub on the side. You're going to need that nub, so just kind of go slightly off to one end and nip away from the nub. Done. So we now need D35. What? You son of a gun. One of my D41s decided to vacate premises, as it were. So I'm going to have to be very careful not to lose track of him. So once again, just like with the last one, just pop that down, lock that there, and squeeze everybody into position, just like that. Now, why are you doing that? There you go. That's where you're supposed to be. Stop fighting with me. G17. After we put this in here with that hook toward the back as last time. You're not in. Of course, you know why? Because the camera's on. And much like Ngo 316, the moment the camera goes on, everything has to fight with me. Wait. Have I assembled this backwards again? Yes, I have. Time for the knife. Time for you to go under the knife. Come on. There. Maybe if I do like that. Okay, flip that around. No big deal. There. So what I didn't mention before, because I didn't realize, there's two small slots right here and right here that are going to go onto these. Oops, sorry. Small slot here and over here on the other side. These are going to go onto this tab here and this tab here, as well as into these little ports here with these posts with the hook facing toward the back. Make sure your polycaps don't pop out of position, and just carefully put the tweezers down. I don't need to put my own eye out or go up my nose with them right now. There. Bam. And then flip. Bam. Cooperate with me. Thank you. You have done well on this day. Thank you so much for yourself. Okay, now I need G17, not 13. 13 is likely on the arms or shoulders. Excuse me, my goodness. Once again, we have all of our positions. Just fit everyone together and everything should be good to go. Oh yeah, look at how nice and fluid that is. Now we need C5. Once again, you want to make sure that the hook is facing out back this way, and that little extension is facing out towards you, or in the opposite direction, I should say. Just carefully get everything into position and line them up. Somehow. Why have you done this? Come on. There we go. Whoa. Mm. Okay, back to it. D17 and 20, once again. Careful there. D17, right over here. Hopefully I still have enough of that cable left for this. Hopefully I haven't massively winged myself on this one. I hope. I very, very much hope. So we're going to start with D17, no, D20, which goes in like this. Yeah, like this over here on the left, like that. So there's a place for D17's post to go into over here. There we go. Much like that. Nice and tight. Yep. Okay, where were we down here? 24 and 27. Oh my goodness. D24. And 27. Once again, we got that rectangular port right there for that little C-clip or C-post. Put that in there. Come around to this guy. And this should go just like this. Bam. Nice and carefully fit together. Now let's flip the page to where we need to go. Put the cap on that knife before it falls directly into somewhere it shouldn't be falling into. Thank you, me. Yeah, now we got to do our piping again. Hopefully, I still have enough for both sides. I really hope I haven't buggered this too much. Oh, baby, I have more than enough. Good. Okay, maybe not more than enough, but just enough. This should work. Oh, yeah, buddy. Come on. Get off of there. I know you want to. Please do me a favor. Please go ahead and do me a favor. Yes, please. Thank you. All of a sudden, I'm turning into a Microsoft Sam from back in the day. Anyone remember Microsoft Sam? There we go. Are you going to be enough line, or do I have too much with you? Oh, that is way more than enough. I was worried for nothing. Good. There. Get out of there. Now very carefully with the tweezers. What I ended up doing, because I don't have a ruler that can actually measure in millimeters, I plugged the tube up directly onto the post it's supposed to go into up here, and now we're just going to very carefully direct it into where it's supposed to go down here. And I know this tube is flexible, so it should be able to do what I need it to do without causing me problems. Please and thank you. Just don't. There we go. Thank you. Just like that. All good. All good in the hood. Might want to leave that up a little bit, though, because we still have a couple of pieces that require its services, so to speak. Excuse me, my goodness. Now for D3. Don't you try and run away from me. Get back into position there, you. What is the matter with you? Don't you go flying off the handle at me. Don't you fly off the handle at me. So once again, let's see if I can actually show this off. If you can at all see where that piece kind of bulges out toward the middle. Why have you done this to me? Keyboard. Stay put. No movement from you. Thank you. Now, there we go. So now we just take this and just like that. Come on. There you go. Get both of those little spots on the middle, force it into position. And then grab these two little posts at the far end here. And just one. I said just one and two into position, like so. Drop the knee into position like so. Might want to do the same thing over here by the looks of things. Thank you. Just like that. There. Put him back over here. Okay, so now we need B13. Stop flying everywhere, good God. Leave me alone. Why are you doing these things to me? Oh, jeez. Once in a while, you know? Once in a while, you got to goof off and have fun. Not all the time, or it starts to lose any meaning and stops being fun. Just once in a while. Just once in a while. D5, D8, sorry, D28, D5, D28, 28. If I can find it right up here. Very good. And what was the other piece again? 34. Yeah, the little clippy bit right there. And right there. Very carefully down onto the table, shall we? Yes, please, indeed. Who keeps telling me things? I'm already aware, thank you. Well, if you tell me about the other one when I get on to read tonight, then I'll definitely go read that. Until said point, no, it's the other way, like that. And like that. And then once again, so we don't mess this up, keep the beveled flared end over here up, facing up. Wedge this into position down here inside the leg, like that. And now this, raise the little, whatever you call that, slide this into position, twist, and carefully put everyone in position where they should be. Just like that. Bam. Good. Everybody good. I like that good. Now, B28, 26, so we don't forget it again. Thank you for going onto the table and not the floor, like that guy almost did. Just like that. Now flip. We need D15. Yes, indeed. D15 is right here. Excuse me, my goodness. Plop that down there. This doesn't look right. So once again, I shall be forced to have to do this all over again because I missed something. Of course I did. You need your D15 in here first. Don't goof up like I did, because I have a tendency to goof up frequently. It's more of an instruction manual for me at this point. To slow down and take it easy. Okay. Now, one more time, if you please, good sir. Around the bit where it needs to go. Clip is socketed. Everyone is back in position. Very good. Very good indeed. Now, to the other side, we need D30, which should be right here. Detach. This goes right over the bottom port here. All the way down. Very nice, very nice. Next, B19 and 20. 19, 20. Once again, you have a post and you have a port. Very carefully cohabitate them together. About like that. Wedge it the rest of the way. Or not. Thank you. I guess. It's about as close as it's going to get. There we go. Now, once more around the bend, we have a tiny little port right there where that is going to fit into. So just carefully wedge that into position. About like that. Very good. And then we go ahead and we grab B11. So once again, we got a port there, and a port here for 1, 2, and 3 down here. So just line everything up as it should be and wedge them together. There we go. There. Much better. Set that down because now it's foot time. Ooh. Our final PCN and PCF. Done. We need D8. Once again. We also need D22. So don't forget that one again. Like I did. Sorry, don't forget that period like I did last time. So, that one goes up here. Yep, that's right. Very good. PCF goes up in your little block slot over here. PCN goes right down here. And D22 goes right through here. Come on. Okay. There. Now we need D7. And just squeeze D7 over top of everything. Everything should go nice and clean over top. Come on. Don't make me look bad now. There we go. Now, back over to this side. We need our final two 29s and 31s. There we go. Like that, and like that. Don't make me look bad. Thank you. Good. There we go. There's that done. Now we need D2, D6, and B31. You got it, buddy. B31. Right back here. Once again, B31 is going to go this side down onto those two portholes right there, force together, and there's your foot. Wedge that into this, like so. Huh? Thank you, and thank you. Just like that. Thank you. So much better. And there's our second leg. I'm going to take a quick shot to the bathroom. I'll be right back. We shouldn't be too long. And we're back. Okay. Sip of water. I am going to jump over to where we build the waist. Because I don't want these legs just sitting there. Get rid of that piece of pipe. Because we don't need that anymore. A1, PC1, or PCI, I should say. There's no 1 on that tray, and B15. So A1, 1. Right here. Excuse me, my goodness. Shoot. PCI. One of these gents right here. Which goes... Oh, I needed B15 first. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? B15 is where now? Right here. What you're going to do is just like this. Face this side toward you. English not working. I apologize. You're going to fit your PCI right into that slot with the round end facing inward and the flat end facing out toward you. A11. If you don't butterfingers it, is going to go with this piece right here, this protrusion facing inward toward what we just built. I think. Yeah? Yeah. Because you're going to have a little post on the inside there, little port right there on the bottom. Fit those together and wedge. Bam. Just like that. Bung bung. Now, onto this. We need B10 and 16. B10 and B16. Thank you. That long peg is going to go right through that little slot there, all the way in. I did say, friend, all the way in. What are you doing? Come on, don't fight with me on this. There you go. Just like that. Oh, just like that. And then 16 goes on the back just like that. Okay, come on. Don't fight with me here. I don't exactly have a good grip on this right here. You're going to have to come out. I hate to say it because I just got you in there, but you're going to have to come out. Come out. Come out. Or not, whatever you want. There we are. Much better. Okay, so let's see how this goes together. So with that done, this side is your back plate. Welcome, welcome. If you got anything you'd like to say, put it in chat. I will read and we will have a conversation. There's your left leg, no, right leg, and there's your left leg. We're going a little bit out of order, but that's fine because I want to make sure that this thing is nice and stable. Very nice, L-Gaim. Maybe I should just stop greeting people. Stop paying attention to the little ticker and just build. Build for the fun of it. Not for watching people come in. So now I need a few good pieces. D39 and E17. E17. Right there. C1. Either one of them will do. Fun. And D39. Wrong side of the tray there. Me. Right here, this one. Clip, clip, clip. Okay, so what we're going to do, start with this guy. With it facing like this, you're going to take D39, and it's going to go right over top of this right here in the back, like so. Bam. Just like that. C1 is going to go right off the end of this guy here, underclipped, like, come on, just like that. Bam. No, I have that wrong. Okay. I was right the second time. Okay, so clip like this, sort of, and then flip this all the way in like that. That don't seem right, but we're going to go with it. C6. C6. Don't you go doing that to me. Stop it. C6. Either one works because they're going to the same place. C6 is going to go along the back of this here. Like this. Like that. And that's where a little flap hat goes from there. Secondly, C7. Grab the tray, numb fingers. You numb-fingered jigwiggin'. That now goes just like this. flat edge to flat edge, matching up all your little posts. Squeeze it on in like so. And there's a shoulder. We're just going to grab C2 to beat this at its own game for the moment. And since this one's already popping itself off the tray, we're just going to grab this one. No big deal. Little bit of a trim. Now, what you're going to do, take a shoulder, take this piece here. You're going to put the short end toward the long cone like this. Bam. Wait. No. Flip that. Yeah, turn that around like that, and now you have it right. Now, next on the docket is the rest of the arm. Oh my God. Go away. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of a build because we got a bit of sub-assembly to do first, but that's fine. We can get there. It's perfectly fine. We're going to start with C9. C9 over here, we got 2 of them. So clip, clip, careful, and clippity clip. There's 1. Now we need D41. Hey, good thing we got one that popped itself free of the tray earlier, isn't it? Okay, so what you're going to do, your D41 and your what was it again? C9 are going to go just about like this. Just like that. You want to make sure that the beveled slanted edge is facing down. And then we go from there. A2. Why A2? I don't know. A215. You got it. This piece, your A215, is going to go right over top of these 2 posts here. With those 2 ports right in the back. You want this nub to face downward though. So don't be dumb like me and almost put it on upside down. We don't want that. That's not good. Now we need C8. Once again, it does not matter which piece you use because they're the exact same piece. Just grab and go. Woo! Now here, you want this piece extending upward. So just like that. Correct? Feels like it is, but it's not going anywhere. Because it's already all the way down. Okay, so with that done, D40. D40 right here. Then 36 and 37 off the same tray. 1. And 2. Come on, get off of there. And the way we want this to work is just like this. So, here's your D40. D37 is the one with the post. That's start with this one actually. D36 goes in the back just like so. There we go. And then this one goes just in here. Bam. Now we need G13 and G10 after that. G13. Okay, now we're going to start with G10. Because it's got the long post that's going to go right through the elbow joint and keep it in place. So, don't disengage yourself. Thank you. Stay exactly where I need you. Wait, no, that's not right. What on... what has happened here? Nope. Exactly like this. There we go. That's that one in. And then, no, it's not entirely in. There we go. Now this one goes right over the top. And like that. Bam. Very good. This is now going to fit with that back plate right here facing toward this way. Right up in there. Done. And then our hand, which I'm going to go to the E tray for. So I want the right hand. Yep. And I'm specifically going to the E tray for this one because that's the one that's got the open weapon hands. Yeah, it's fine. Then we go la bababooey, like that. And there we have our hand. The entire right arm completed. We're going to jump back a little bit, or forward again a little bit, because there's one more little bit that I got to do for the waist compartment. Section. C4 and C3. Might as well just get these over and done with on the hips now while we're here. C4, which has decided to jumble itself into the hoop. That is fine. C4 goes here. Just like that. And C3 goes on the other side. There we go. Get rid of you. Nope, you go over here for now. I'm going to move you in just a moment anyways. And C3. There we are. Much better. I'll figure out a dynamic pose for that later. Just get those out of the way for the moment. With those done, we can comfortably flip ourselves back toward proper assembly. All right. This is apparently a feature we have, I think. Yes. Fascinating. Stabilizers. Not that we'll need to engage with that for now, so I guess that explains why there's nothing holding the legs together at the back. Otherwise, those stabilizers wouldn't be able to swing or do much of anything, really. Okay, so flip back to our assembly page because we're going to need to be over here soon. And now, we're still not on the right spot. Left arm, after a sip of water. That's not bad for time, is it? About 2 hours, we've got the legs, the waist, and one arm finished. This might actually be a bit longer of a stream than I thought it was going to be. Look at that. You get some extra content tonight. D38, E18, and C1. Clip, clip, clip. Not over there, you fool. You fool. The E tray goes over there. We're going to pull up the polycap tray for over here for now because we're going to need that at some point. No, actually, we don't need the polycap tray for this part at all. So just set that over to the corner. We don't need you. We don't need you. C1. No, D38 first. So there's E18 and and D38 connected together, just like that. Now we need our other C1, and then we can move on. There we go. And then just fold that back. C6. Because it wasn't on screen last time, C6 is going to follow that little rail right here into that slide like so. And then just push it all the way down until it stops, just like that. Pop that little window into place, and then grab C7. Done good. Flip. And everything lines up flat end to flat end, just like that. There's your shoulder. Once again. If there's one thing to be said about this unit, it's that it's very, 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 very pleasantly symmetrical. And I like that. Very pleasantly symmetrical. Once again, you're going to have your shorter end over here, and that one over here. Shorter end goes back toward the back of the shoulder with the long piece right there, just like so. Set that aside. Actually, set that aside like that because that's the way it's going to be going. And now for the other side of our assembly piece, the other D41. D41. Thank you, friendo. C9. No. Maybe yes, actually. Might as well just get C8 ready while we're at it here. Clunk, clunk, and clunk. So once again, we're going to take C9 and we're going to slide it along on that little slide right there until everything just kind of wedges itself into position like so. Done. There's our wrist guard. There's our C8. Why does that feel like it's not solid? Either way. Leave that there. And A2, 15. The other, I should say, A2, 15. Dump that back under A1 tray again. And then once again, we make sure that our little pin down there is facing down toward the wrist. Like that. And there's the arm, or at least the lower arm. Now we have to assemble it to the rest of the arm. G12. Or is it G11? Which one of you has the big piece attached to it? That's the wrong tray. I'm looking at the D tray when I need the G tray. Because I am intelligent. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a little bit of a twist. G11 and D36. Just like that. D36. D40 comes up next. We don't need you for the moment. Thank you very much, G-Tray. You are very helpful. I do not mean that sarcastically. D40. There, like that. When you put this subassembly into here, you want to make sure that once again, your, there we go, wrist guard is facing out toward this side where that little hook is at the end. Now we need D36. Nope, D37. We're working our way. What? Have I done this wrong already? No, we are not. We are, in fact, if I can get to where I need to be looking. Wrong tray again. Hello, Johnny. How's it going? Yeah, I am actually doing this correctly. Holy crap, I am always around. Oh, holy moly. Okay, so D37. D37 is going to clamp down over top of all this like so. And then we're going to go grab our G12. G12, which is now going to fit with that little peg right into here and go from there. Very nice. Very nice. I bet that's going to look really damn spiffy. There we go. And there's our arm set to go in place. So we're going to bring this guy back into position and just fit this. Oh, yeah, fit this with the back of the wrist guard toward the back of the cone shoulder, just like that. Are you fully in? You don't feel like you're all the way in, but I don't think you're going any deeper either, so I guess you're fully in. And now, set, and I need E2. Or do I? I don't. I need E1. There we are. By the by, because you mentioned it, what you having for supper, Johnny? And there's left arm. Done and done. Oh. Now, we flip over a page. Yes, time to build the head. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Okay, we gotta knock that off. Okay, what I need is B22. Got it. Ooh, nice. That sounds good. I don't think I've had turkey salad in a long while. Apparently, I've gone to a Chinese restaurant tonight. No, we're leaving that aside. A long while is what I meant to say. My mouth decided to just role play a babbling brook. I don't know, man. I don't know. My mouth does things it shouldn't be doing when it shouldn't do them. The older I get, the less able I am to speak English, and I've only been doing that for like 30 years. What do I know about speaking English? Next to nothing? Yes, sounds about right. Oh, jeez. Okay, so. There we go. Good scratch. We need D42 and 43, which are going to be these little horn bits right here and here. 42. Please don't do this to me. Thank you. Thank you. Out. Oh, did I not clip you all the way? Oh, no. Oh, no. There you go. So, where I need you, D42 is going to go over on this side of the head in that little port right here. So just carefully push that into position. Like so. And then grab 43. Come on, get off of there. I know I clipped you off in one piece. Don't fight me on this. Oh, you're gonna fight me on this. I know you are. You already are. D43 is going to go in the exact same port on the other side. Fit that gent in nicely, and just like that. Now we need A15. Five right here. A15 is going to go right. What? Oh, I also need D1. Wrong side of the D tray, silly boy. There we go. So, D1 is going to attach to A15 right about like this. Correct? Incorrect. Okay. Flip it around then. What? Okay, so I just had it upside down. That's all. Nope. I still had it wrong somehow. No, that can only be the right direction. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it wrong regardless. So, if I don't drop it like everything else, what am I playing? Hot potato? So, on this piece here, you're going to see those little ridges along the one side. Camera, focus for me, please. Thank you. The little ridge right there, that's going to go into the top of A15 over here, just about like this. And that is now going to go no, I've still done it wrong. Come on, get back off of there. Come on, disengage yourself. I know you can. Don't break anything. Thank you. What is it you expect of me, demon? Okay, so like this then. I could swear that's how I had you in there to begin with, but apparently it wasn't good enough. I don't know what you expect of me. Okay, I'm guessing about like this then? Is that right? Let's hope and pray. And then that assembly goes into the back of the head just like that. Bam. Very good. We now need B21. Right down here, or up here, whichever. It's technically upside down, but you know what? We got to put it in here somewhere. Make sure you don't drop anything, because that's going to be the worst possible outcome for all this, after all this work. And here we have our mouth guard going right in like so, into this little port right up front with that little peg. Fun times. Ooh, tiny pieces, my favorite. Just like that. Now I need the top of the skull, G8. Leave that over here because I'm going to need that again very shortly. You're going to take the wide end back here and you're going to angle it towards this over here so it looks just like this. Oh, that's freaky. Oh! Oh! I don't know. G9. Let's finish this off. And thus, we have completed the face of the immortal L-Gaim. Not immortal because it lives forever, but immortal because it has an immortal place in mecha anime history. And there we go. L-Gaim. You may notice there are no eyes. Look up clips of what it looks like when it goes into battle in Super Robot Wars, any of them. You'll see exactly why it has no eyes. It's like it's doing some kind of predictive telemetry or something. It's weird looking, but I like it. Now, for the body, so we can mount this sucker. I didn't miss anything, did I? No, I did not. Very good. So G19. This right here. If I can be careful enough not to clip that, we should be good to go. Very good. G19 in the bag. Ready to go. Now, E13 and E23. Great. I need both of them. But at least I know they're finally getting out of here. E13 to the left. And we need this organ arranged like this. So E13. You can go over here for now. I don't need you for much for the moment, but that's fine. We'll get to it when we get to it. This is going to go like this. Nope. Yeah, somehow. Just like that. And then E23 goes on the other side exactly the same way. Later on, have a good one, Johnny. Thanks for popping in. Having even you here, because you're the only one here, made my night. The other person that was here didn't exactly feel like dropping a line or whatever, so either way, thank you. Always makes my night to see someone pop in and have a good time with me. Sleep well, my friend. Now, move the E tray off to here. D4. I had a frickin' feeling that E4 was the neck. I frickin' felt it in my bones. Very good. Done. And this is going to go just like so. along that little tray right here. Going to take that, that edge right here, that edge there, and just line it up with that slot, and bazinga. Yes, very good. Now, we need G18. You gotch, friendo. Now, G18 is going to attach right like this. Well, do I have you upside down? I have you upside down. That's fine. We'll figure it out. It's going to attach just like the maybe. Do I have these in right? I could be convinced I don't. Can you just... No, okay. Let's see if flipping these around does the trick. No. It most assuredly does not do the trick. What's your secret? Oh, okay. Apparently just decided to go together this time. Wonderful. I need another subassembly, PCB and D. This side, please. This side, please. 1B and 1D. The only one they gave us. Now I need A111 down here. A111 is going to have PCB go in right like this. No. Oh, is it the other way around? It's the other way around. Okay, so yeah, I was correct in the placement. I was just, once again, woefully incorrect with my positioning. It's fine. We get there in the end. We always get there in the end. It's fine. Come on. Don't fight with me. Please, for the love of all that is holy, just get in there. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Like that. And then A112. Whoa, nippers. Don't go doing a twisty twirl in my hand there. And then just carefully wedge everybody together like that. And there's your waist block. Or chest block, I guess, which is going to go in just like this. Bam. Just like that. We have a couple more attachments to make to this before we can move on. So we need B1 and 4 on one side. On the left side, I should say. B1 and 4, and then 2 and 3 go on the right. Move that over here. The one in the back, right there. Nope, that's B1. Don't break on me, thank you. Just like that, and then B4 in the front like this. Come on, don't fight with me. Come on, are you going to go in for me, or are you going to be a pain in my neck? Oh, you're going to go in for me. Thank you. Thank you. Just like that. And now we do the same thing with 2 and 3 on the other side. 2 goes to the back and 3 to the front. Very good. So I'm actually going to take the time to set this up while we're here. There. Do a little bit of cleanup. There we go. Now, 2 goes here in the back, like that. And then 3 will go connected to the front, just in there like the other one. Bam. B tray goes over here. Chest block comes over here. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. There's that done. And that appears to be the end of the chest. So we can now go like this. Pull him over here. Wedge that down onto there. Like so. Arms. 1, 2, and the head. 3. And there's L-Gaim. Minus the obvious bits of his weapons and shield, but we're going to get to those very shortly. So, well, that didn't take long, did it? We're at the 2.5 hour mark now. 2.5 hours to just build that with glide stabilizers, basically, in his legs. Come on, pop free. Why must you be like this? Why are you doing this to me? There you go. And there we go. Now, for everything else. And oh boy, do we have a few everything else's to go. Why do I have an extra set of chess pieces? Why do I have 2 chests for you, L-Gaim? What is going on? What is this? Why was I given 2 of these? Anywho, actually, I can double check that right now because I have the option to do just that. Where is this B? Yeah, so I only need 1 set of chess pieces, and I've already got that out, and we're already using it. So that's perfectly fine. Good. Fold everything down. Fold everything down. We need a 4. A 1-4, I should specify. Thank you. Thank you, lungs. Come on. Don't do this now. We're almost at the finish line. We're almost done. A14, C13, which is this piece right here. How does this get organized? Like this. This guy is now going to go. Yeah, okay. So this guy is now going to go just about like this, I do believe. Somewhere. Excuse me. That doesn't. Oh, no, it's not there. It's up here, actually. Okay, maybe I needed A13 to start this off with. I do not know. Okay, so. Oh, okay, I get it now. Hang on. Maybe. There we go. We need a PCJ for this part. Now, we need C11. C11 right here. Which is going to go right into this port here at an angle. So carefully rotate that into position. And then just like that. And then do the same with C12. Just about like that. Now we need the PCJ for the next part, which is A110. This right here. Preferably without slamming the rest of what we're building directly into hell, thank you me. We don't need to do that. That would be entirely pointless. Thank you. So PCJ is going to go through here like this. You're going to have a nice big hole right there for that part here. There we are. Why am I not surprised? And this is now going to go right over these posts right over here. You can see each and every one of these has a little post on it. There's enough ports on the back of this to match up every single one of those. So just squish this down into place very carefully. Okay. All right. Come on. Don't you fight with me. And then this, with that one little post right there, is going to go right into his back over here. Bam. Not bad. All right, on to the weapons and the shield. Start with the shield. C10, right here. This big block of plastic. One, and then we need A113. This other big hunk of plastic right here. This is going to be easy because giant hole right there, nice big post, line everyone up, and squeeze together. Now flip it around. Huh? C'est quoi? A1, 7, and 8. Excuse me, you're going to see that 7 has a tiny little hole right there for this little peg on number 8. Or it's the other way around. Fit those together like that, give or take. And these are going to peg into this tiny little post right down here in the middle of the back of the shield. Like that. Now we need A16. A16 right here. Just like that. Thank you, please. And this is going to go right over top of this right here to keep these two secured into position. Just like that. Except this is lopsided, so I have to actually pull this apart. Come on, don't break on me, please. There we go. Very good. Carefully, carefully. There, just like that. Now, A223. There's two of those, and one of them is going to be kept aside for use. Before I forget, cap that. These are going to go right into these little slots in the back. Like that and like that. And in case you're wondering how to equip the shield, simple. You wondered what these two dots on the sides of his arms were for? That's where you tab the shield. Just like that. Oh, my back. Okay, we're almost done. How do I do the power saber or whatever they call it? Oh, the saber handle's an entirely different thing. Okay. I guess I should have figured that. The things you don't consider, eh? Fascinating. Yes. So you're saying A2, 19, and 20, and then 18 and 21 for whatever these are. Okay. Well, 1920. And then put the other one together. And then we'll go build the big gun, the power launcher. If I remember correctly. It has been some time since the last time I played Super Robot Wars Y, which is the newest game that came out in the series, so I don't quite rightly remember if it was the power launcher or the powered launcher, but one way or another, we will get back to it. Mr. L-Gaim, I'm sorry I'm going to have to take your shield again for a moment. There are a couple more things that need to be attached to it. Give me the shield. Thank you. Stand. Don't sulk. Thank you. There we go. And there we go. Now, you can have your shield back if it still fits. I hope it fits. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It just barely still fits. Very good. Is C1 used for? Sorry, what is that? C14. What is C14 used for? I wonder. And I do have to wonder because it's not like they actually tell me. Nope, C14 ain't used for anything. Wonderful. Just like A212 ain't used for anything. Good. There's a lot of parts in here that just don't get used. Okay, so. So how do you want this done? And why do you, want exactly 5 units of that done? Let's see if I can make that ruler useful for something after all. That is pretty much 30 centimeters. So, there. Screw your idea. I'm going to do this my way. You're getting 6 lengths of 100 millimeters, and that's exactly what I feel like giving you. Pal, you realize you're in a residential zone, right? You're not supposed to be speeding like that. Grow up. If this were daylight hours and there were kids walking around because they're coming home from school, you could hit someone and hurt somebody, or worse. So stop your speeding and grow up, would you? Look at me with my big car, my big strong truck. I'm gonna speed. Oh no, I've done something terrible. Oh no, maybe I should have been speeding. Numsicle. There. We technically don't need all of these pieces, but I'm just going to make them anyways and put the rest away. There we go. Good. Oh, my neck. There we go. Good, 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 good. Now, there should be D21. How many of them? Exactly 5 pieces. Okay. Don't need you. Thank you, friend. Okay, so you have 5 versions of D21. They're all the same. So what you're going to do with these little wires is exactly what I'm doing here. You're going to pick up these little pieces once you've clipped them out, grab a wire, and then you're going to have the short side and the long side. You want to put your cable on the long side just like that and leave it like that. And you're going to make exactly 3 of those. You may as well just use up what pieces you've got because you're going to need them for something later. Come on. There you go. There we go. Can I actually... I don't think I can push any further down. But it looks like I did. So... Oh, you already have it further down. These 2 don't. Oh, frick. There. And if we be very careful with this one... Come on now. Very carefully. Push it down. There we go. Good. One more wire. Oh, nope. I'm actually supposed to put it on the other side. Are you sure about that? Did you think you gave me a slightly wider piece than you did? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's just switch these around. Uh-huh. Hey, look at that. That actually kind of works. And you will see exactly why I'm doing this in just a few moments. Very good. And flip. There we go. And that one just goes off to Narnia for a while, I guess. I don't know what to do with that one. That's just a bonus we have. I don't know. Now, we're going to apparently not use the saber because that's an entirely separate hand for just the right side hand. So that ain't happening. That being said, though, excuse me, G1 and 2. And I need G4 while we're here, which is that twisty little red piece right here. Must you really? But really, must you do this to me? Good thing I know where you are, because I can see you. Now, uh-oh. Well, I can't use that now. I doubt that's going to stay, but we'll try, I guess. Nope. Okay. I have solutions. That's what this comes down to in the end. I always have solutions. I just have to figure out where I put them. There we go. Let's see if this idea has anything good for it. Hopefully that holds it. There we go. Nothing a little glue can't fix once in a while. Especially when you're the one that caused the flip-flapping problem to begin with. Okay. Okay. Am I turning into N64 Donkey Kong over here? What the heck's going on with me? Even I don't know. I'm doing things apparently just to do them. All right, so G6 and 7. Oh, we got a train coming. We got a train coming. G6 is going to go over this piece right here. How, though? Okay. There's going to be a tiny little rectangular port right there. You want to slide this right into that little port. Right along like so. And then just kind of let that sit. Like that. While we flip this around and grab G7. once again. Tiny little port right in the front. Squeeze that into place. And then squeeze this all together at the back as well, like so. And then we finish off the G tray by removing both G5s from the bottom end of the tray. And you'll see exactly what these are for in just a minute. There, thank you. So that means this tray is finished. G, be gone. Now your G5s are going to go right in here. One and two. The powered launcher with its own bipod, tripod, whatever. Very nice. But we're not quite finished yet. Oh, no, no. Because we have a specific hand that's going to be using this. So we're going to set this over to one side. And make sure we have our cable boys ready. Flip over to here. Once again. Yes. So sorry, once again, Mr. L-Gaim, I'm going to have to take the shield from you for just a little bit. Come on. Okay, just close the stabilizers then. I need your arm, and you're being stubborn. Okay then. Are you serious about this right now? Give me the shield. Thank you. Now, stand you there, correct your chest, pop your hands off because you're not going to be using these anymore. D14. D14 is down here. That one and this one. There. Now, there's our gun. What I need to do here is grab 3 of these cables. Let me grab the cable. Thank you. And then plug the non-used end into one of these 3 little slots here. Those little pegs. Okay. Thank you. There we go. We got 1. Now I need 2 more. Okay. And you'll probably be able to see where these go in just a moment, as soon as I get them all attached. Oh, could you not? Give me a slightly thicker cable. Why must you be this way? Thin the peg down, guys. Just a tiny bit. There. Let's hope I can get the last one on there. Fingers crossed. I know I can't exactly show it to you guys, but they made these things so ridiculously precise. Gotta be a freaking sniper shooting through someone's scope with this thing. And then one of them decides to run away from me anyways. Wonderful. I love it when my parts and pieces decide to make a full escape attempt and succeed. Yeah! Good thing I spotted you down there, you little jerk wagon. See if I can get you back on your post. Yes, and just barely. Good. So now, let's lay down Mr. L-Gaim. And yeah, just do like that. Zoom in very far. These pointy bits are now going to go right into those 3 ports on his crotch. Nope, it is the other way. So now, there we go. Much better. Twist that around. No, that's not right. That's not right. That is not right. What have you done now? Okay. Let's try like this then. Please bear with me, Mr. L-Gaim. I'm just trying to get you to go all together in one piece. Okay? I promise you it shouldn't take me too long. Please bear with me. There we go, like that. Did I break something? I hope I didn't break something. Thank you for bending the elbow for me. Oh, can you just knock it off? Okay. Okay, focus on getting the hand back in there first. Worry about getting the hand back in there first. Or just not. Are you in? I cannot tell anymore. This cable system was a bunch of garbage, guys. Okay. Okay. Screw those wires. I'm tired. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this my dang way. And if no one likes it, tough. Should have made a better version of this thing. Thank you. Have I accidentally found a way to make this work partially? I believe so. Like that. Because the way they want you to do it doesn't make sense. This may not be accurate, but you know what? At least he's holding it. At the cost of everything else attached to him. You know what? Again, I'm saying it again. Screw this hand. Screw this gun. Get out of here. Instead, come on. Unpeg. I know you can't. Thank you. What fell off? Did something fall off here? Oh, that little thing. Okay, that's nothing important. Get back in there in your little slot. This goes back over the arm, which we are now going to instead swap out for the saber wielding arm. Or hand, I should say. Get here. Thank you. Now, no, it's not a problem. Why must you pain me so? Don't you dare slide off the table. Widen the pipe or thin the peg. Or I'm going to just glue it in place. See if I care at this point. I'm tired of you. Thank you. Finally. Jeez. Finally. Okay, one moment now. There we go. Maybe. Here we are, finally. L-Gaim Mark 1. That's the best I'm getting out of him. Because that gun, that big power launcher, not happening. Still, this is a good build. I liked it. The thin pipes, please, dear God, no, never again. Please, dear God, no, never again. That said, I have gone ahead already and randomed up the next batch of 5 stream ideas. I'm going to bring this around just momentarily, or in just a moment. We are going to be staying away from model kits like this one for a little bit because I don't want to burn through them all so quickly. If it's not one thing with these freaking randomizers, it's another one. I swear. Anywho's. Next is going to be a triple tap of this little husky boy down here. What was it next? The little pink bear and the tiger. After that, we're going to be doing, if I can get to them, a doubleheader of Kuromi mini blocks, and if I can reach him, good luck with that. Cinema roll! Would be nice if they put the names on themselves, so I had to do it. It's not going to look like much of anything because I used the white tip marker, but still. That's second next. After that, what was it? We have, out of this side here, Raptor lock bricks, the Peacock, which has been parceled out step by step. So depending on how many of those we have in this sucker, we'll work on it, is what I'm saying. We'll work on it stream by stream. Giving myself time in between so I can rest my fingers because these things hurt. And then finally, we're going to be going back to one of the roots of this channel and doing some crystal puzzles. Namely, if you remember a way long time back, I had a bunch based on the zodiac signs. We have Libra and Virgo coming up next because I have the other half of the set now. And if they ever decide to do a Serpicus unit to go with it, I'm doing that as well. But that is it for tonight. This has been Mr. Rickles. This has been the high grade 1/144 scale heavy metal L-Gaim. Next up is going to be a triple stack of mini brick animals. See you next time, folks. Enjoy.